everybody, and welcome to RebeccaKelsey.com. Today I'm going to do my April empties and my favorites. I don't have that many of either, so I'm just going to combine them for this video. But I'm really excited. First, my Learning to Live Minimally update. If you haven't been watching for a while, I have a resolution to learn to live more minimally, use up all of my products more, and spend less money. Just not be as wasteful. That's kind of the gist of it, but if you want to see the whole summation, click the link below to see more about my Learning to Live Minimally resolution. So I resolved last week that I was only going to spend $100 on myself. That did not happen at all. It did not at all. At all. I was bad. I was very bad this month. But I just got really stressed. There was a lot of things that I just don't care to talk about right now, but I just got really stressed in general, and I did shop a lot more than usual. One of the things that I bought I actually have to show you as a favorite, but it did not work out at all. But next month I'm going on vacation, and I have a couple of other things planned, more like big expenditures that I'm gonna have to do. So I'm really determined this time, so much more so than last time. Last time I was just kind of like, oh yeah, I'll try to only spend $100. But this time I'm focused. I'm very focused, and honestly, I'm only gonna let myself buy food. That's it. Only food, and I'm not gonna let myself buy any souvenirs when I'm on my trip. The trip itself, as it is a souvenir. And we go to Disney and stuff like that pretty much every year, so it's not like it's like this huge thing that I don't get a souvenir. Like if I were going to Hawaii, you bet I'd be getting some souvenirs. I'd probably be getting a lot of souvenirs. But I go to Disney so often that I'm like, I can pass this time. But anyway, so onto my empties. I know that's more exciting. I have a conditioner. This one I absolutely love, and I'm totally going to buy it when I finish all my other conditioners. It's the Thick and Full Biotin and Collagen Conditioner from Organics. This is one of their newer ones, and I'm really trying harder to make my hair thicker. Does it look a little thicker? I think it might. But I just have very thin hair, so when I first heard about this, I'm like, I'm buying it! So this would also count as a favorite, I would say, and it smells really good. Then I have the Mark Change is Gonna Come Foaming Body Exfoliating Cleanser. Yeah, Foaming Body Exfoliator. I love the name, Change is Gonna Come, it's fair trade, and it works pretty well, but it isn't something that I really need. I don't think, unless it's like a specially medicated cleanser, like something for your face, I don't think buying something that's exfoliating is really necessary. It's so easy to make exfoliating things, so I'm going to be doing it myself. So no more exfoliating things for me. Then I have the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. I use one or two of these, like the big bottle though, generally every summer, just because I want to be a little glowy-er. Even though I'm so fair-skinned, I look more normal when I use the Jergens tanning stuff, and Jergens is the only tanning things that I use. But it's not even really like a tan for me. But anyway, so I get a little more color during the summer. This, I am beyond excited that I finished. I've had this for like 2 years. It's the Bare Minerals Pure Transformation Night Treatment. It looks like this. It was a powder that you put on at night, and it was supposed to help kind of get rid of hyperpigmentation and stuff like that. Although, when I did use it at night, my skin did look nicer in the morning, but it was like a trick. It was just because the powder looked really good. And honestly, I'm not sure if it made any difference in what my skin actually looked like. I have some makeup products. I have here the Sheer Cover Base Perfector. I dropped it. I dropped a lot of things. Here, the Sheer Cover Base Perfector. It's a primer, and it worked really well, but I don't think it was spectacular. Like, I've used other primers that felt the same that were a little cheaper, but I still really enjoyed it, and I used it up entirely. I'm not going to repurchase it right now, but I wouldn't say I would never repurchase it necessarily. Then I have a mascara, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I already replaced this, but it had dried out, so I couldn't use it anymore. But I already bought a new one because it's my favorite mascara, and I think it really helps improve the health of my lashes. Like when I use like more cheaper mascaras, I feel like my lashes become more brittle and they fall out more, but when I use this, I feel like I just have more of them and they're thicker. So I'm a forever fan, and I already have 2 more of these. So Definitely a keeper. I have a review of it listed down below. If you go all the way back down to the bottom of my description box, I always have listed what makeup products I used, and next to it I'll say if I have a review or not, so make sure to keep checking the description boxes. Lately I've also been adding secrets to the description boxes, so I really want to encourage you guys to read them because they're chock full of information. So every time I make a video, look in the description box because I'll have all of my makeup listed, my body products, and I'll also have a secret, a subscriber secret, I call it. So you gotta take a look down there. Another makeup product, it broke, but I have the Physicians Formula Mineral Airbrushing Powder, and I think this was amazing. It made my skin look really good, but I just had it for so long, and since I don't use powder very frequently, it started to look old, and like the color started to change, because I've had this for like 2 years, so it was just time to retire it before I finished it, but I think that it's pretty spectacular, so I definitely recommend the Mineral Airbrushing Powder, and I'm sure I will repurchase it again sometime in the future. Almost done with the empties. Now I have Forever 21 blotting papers. I finished all of those. It takes me forever to finish blotting papers. Then I have some nail stuff, sadly. I have these from Kiss Broadway. I think it's Kiss Broadway. Kiss My Nails? Broadway Kiss? I don't know what it's called, but I'll have it listed below because I will find it, but these are the Celebrate nails, and I really liked them, but they dried out. They lasted much longer than Sally Hansen nail strips do because these don't have to be like vacuum packed, but they are a little harder to get on your nails since they're a little thicker and don't need to be vacuum packed. So it's kind of like a love-hate thing because the Sally Hansen ones, once you open them, you have to use them. But these, you can keep them open and use them for like a few weeks to like a month or so. Maybe even 2 months, honestly, but they're hard to use. So, and then I also have, along similar lines, nail strips from, I need to take off I love how these things always come with files. I never have to buy these. They always come with them. But anyway, so I had these, and they just didn't work very well. They're from NCLA. Nail strips I just didn't find good. They fell off like within a day or two. So it didn't seem worth the work. And then I had these in the MyGlam Ipsy bags, and it just did not work for me. I used one of them as like an accent nail, but then when I went to try and use it again, it just wasn't really working, so they just got too old. Now my last empty is just a sample of the Loreal Miracle Blur. I saw this in a magazine. I don't use the brand L'Oreal, but I was like, hey, I'll use a sample. I mean, it was in a magazine, it was free. So, well, it wasn't free because I bought the magazine, but you know what I mean. And it was okay. It wasn't really special, though. Now, on to my favorites. I only have a few things. I'll start with beauty first. I have the new exciting The Balm Meat Matte Nude. And this is amazing. And I think it's hilarious because, look, it says, size matters. Ooh, scandalous. But anyway, so it has this huge mirror. And then underneath, it has all of these colors. It has 9 colors. And they're all matte. And they have the most hilarious names. Matt Johnson, Matt Rawson, Matt Abdul, Matt Wood, ooh, Matt Hung, that's even more scandalous. But anyway, so I thought that was just hilarious, and they sent it to me to try out, and I'm just loving it. I've been using it almost every day. I'm wearing it right now. And actually, let me just tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Matte Sing all across my lid and up to my brow. I'm using Matte Malloy underneath my brow and in my inner corner, and then I use Matte Wood as eyeliner. I've been doing that combination for like 2 weeks now, and I've just really been loving it. It's just so easy to do. It takes me like less than 10 minutes to do my makeup, and it's just very helpful. So I really love this one, and I actually do have swatches of it on the Girl Karma video page. So it's youtube.com/I'veGotGirlKarma. I'll make sure to list that below, but I have a whole video showing all of these colors and naming them and then doing swatches. So make sure to check that out if you're interested in it. Again, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, because I just bought a new one. It's just my favorite mascara in the entire world. So definitely, again, check out the description box so you can see the review of it, because it's just my favorite thing. Then I have a different face powder, which is weird for me because if you've been following me or in my tutorials for a while, I almost never use face powder. I pretty much only use face powder in the summer, which even though it's spring, it feels like summer right now. Like I am like sweating, and honestly, I smell really bad right now because I'm sweating so much. So it's a good thing that smell-o-vision does not exist yet, because you would just be smelling my BO. To be completely honest, it stinks here. It's really smelly. Miami is just like, it has like 2 seasons, not that hot and really hot. That's all it has. Like it's like either it's 75 or it's 90. That's Miami's seasons. But anyway, so I have a Milani face powder. Let me get on to what I was saying. Look how pretty this looks. It's a really nice design. Honestly, that's what kind of dragged me into it. And I've just been intrigued with Milani for a while, but I haven't had a chance to really use them. So I got this in 02 Light Medium, and it is the Multitasker Face Powder. It's a setting, finishing, and blotting powder. And I've been using it more so for blotting. Like I'll keep it with like my filming stuff, and I'll use it right before I filmed. I started this video and I didn't have it on, and then like 5 minutes in I'm like, wait, let me put on this blotting powder because I was starting to get really shiny. Just in general throughout the year, my skin doesn't really need powder to keep makeup on. It's more so to keep it from getting shiny during the summer. So anyway, I really like it. Things that aren't beauty related, I have my iPad mini. I love it so much. If you remember from my Learning to Live Minimally update, was it in February or January? It was in January or February. I talked about how I was going to get an iPad. So I did. Oh, I have some notifications. See, this is what's on my iPad. And look, it's me and Chris. Wait, no. It's me and Chris. See, me and Chris. But anyway, so I've been using this like crazy for work. My favorite application, I also use this on my computer and my iPad. It's in my iPhone, I mean. It's all cross-compatible. Is this one here, Evernote. It's amazing, and it's basically like a notebook that remembers everything you do, and you can organize it perfectly. I don't know, it's my favorite thing. I love Evernote, and I use it a lot to take notes during meetings and to put like to-do lists and stuff like that. And I'll keep this with me in my purse so I can make sure to keep track of everything. And I also have in here like my filming schedule and like what I'm gonna do, like what blog posts I need to write and things like that. So I use that constantly. And then I have this little doohickey. I've mentioned it in my favorites before. It's my gratitude journal. Gratitude, and I'm just trying to add in more positivity. So I have a few pages already of positivity. I just want to make sure I'm always thinking about the bright side of things. So anyway, that is my empties and my favorites. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And check out all the links to all the products if you're interested in them. I always make sure to link everything. And yeah, so I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay tuned for Do It Yourself Friday. And don't forget, kindness is the best accessory. I'll see you very soon. Bye.